Chase Bank, Ani Bank, mostly brokerage firms. They have to go through. The government, it's a clearing house. Any transactions, like if you buy your shares or things like that, will happen for us. We'll be clearing both.
ఇప్పుడు నేను రిక్వెస్ట్ ప్లేస్ చేసేది కొంతమంది రిక్వెస్ట్
అంటే we need to go Infosys company, not Infosys. Bank of America. You are selling shares. Anish is buying, so we just take shares from you, money from him, and then we exchange. Give him shares and then.
బ్రోకరేజ్ కి ఇంకొక లేయర్ మీరు.
It's called just the transaction, right? When you earlier manually we have to go to the stock market and purchase. Now the stock market itself has created this one, so that's
DTCC. So మీ కాంపిటీషన్ ఉన్నారు, ఇట్స్ ఓన్లీ గవర్నమెంట్.
It's monopoly.
గుడ్ కదా, మీరు ఇలా మోర్ ఆడిట్స్ అవి జరుగుతాయి మీ దాంట్లో. ఆడిట్స్ అవి మీ దాంట్లో జరుగుతాయి. ఎక్కడ మీ ఆఫీసు?
You cracked it? You cracked it?
No, well, yeah, I haven't cracked it yet. I got to the application, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I mean, I got to the hack store, but what do we do?
You're close.
That's it.
No, you're
And
close.
you're looking for a session ID, and I'm not sure where that is.
Yeah, you need to take the session ID.
And I don't know what.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know enough about what that is to know where it is. I mean, I right-clicked on the page looking for properties of the page. That's as
It's like
creative
a
as I
raw
can.
request, I think.
Clue is you need to use whatever we have done until now.
This is what I don't know what the developers are. They should know all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't know.
You have to use whatever we have. It's like summarizing what we have done until now.
Right, right.
So one important tool we used, you need to check in that tool.
Is that what?
There's one important tool we used. You have to check in that tool.
So SID/ETAG, they stand for the same thing? What is ETAG?
SID is different, ETAG is different.
Oh,
SID is session ID,
okay.
so it's a clue.
Oh, ETAG is entity tag? The ETAG is in the response.
Yeah, session ID should be in the response only, right?
Session ID is usually in the request, or yeah, you put.
I mean, if you're looking at the very first request, yes, it should be the response. And then further, then it should be in the.
Yeah, and ETAG is also.
I see a PHP session ID.
Yeah, that's the session ID.
That's the session ID. But ETAG, I don't see.
Yeah,
I think they're same probably.
No, ETAG is different. So, as per Wikipedia, ETAG is in the HTTP header and is usually in the response. And it's a mechanism that HTTP provides for web cache validation, which allows the conditional.
Yeah, I see ETAG also.
So where do you
The second request. Go to the second request because first request will have the session ID and the second request will in the response headers. Is
There's
in
only
ETAG.
one request, right?
No, I mean on the right hand side. Look at the right hand side pane.
Oh, you mean the response?
In the responses. Yeah.
Okay.
Like it's accessing a JavaScript.
Sorry, I'm a little lost.
This one, second one. So first.
Oh, but
second.
that's in multi-day, right?
Yeah, multi-day only.
But we're looking at Hacker XOR.
That's another app.
Yeah, that's another app. You can
but we haven't clicked on that, right?
Yeah. you
But
have to
anyway, it
click
doesn't.
on it.
Yeah, but anyway, I mean, this is where we find it.
Okay.
Oh, Shashi.
Any love?
I mean, for this app which we were accessing, this is where I see the e-tag in the header response.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Header response. So this turn it off and turn it off?
But I think the app which is talking about is different app.
It's not real. Okay. Is there a light which shows up when it's recording? Oh, it's probably this light. Oh, there's no light. Okay.
There is a hex code, right?
Oh, there is.
Click on that and then
Okay.
right now focusing on register screen only.
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
I'll bring it next time. I forgot, actually I was here and then I
I
suddenly
see that.
Oh, what you forgot? Oh, the tripod. Oh, okay.
I
So
go
after
here
you're done,
and
this
then
needs to be given to the lady
here
over
if I
there.
go, I
I
see
bought her from her.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
response. Headers.
There's no e-tag. Can you show me the part where you started multi-day? The JavaScript call?
Yeah, in the very second call for the JavaScript.
Oh,
It was there. But for Hexcore, I'm trying to look.
yeah.
Probably in
Hexcore
the
doesn't have
no,
it.
it has in the JavaScript.
How did you get a JavaScript call?
We thought we moved
Yeah.
this table.
Oh no, sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, there's no JavaScript.
ಜಾರತ್ ಕೊಂಡು ಕಾಫಿ ಫಿಲ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಕೊಂಡು
There is no e-tag.
because
HTML.
ಸೆಷನ್ ಐಡಿ ಅನ್ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸ್
Where did you go? Can you go?
Yeah, that's a hex call. That's a hex call I'm accessing. E-tag.
Maybe we have to go to a Hexcore website.
Say, well, nobody's talking. Let me make an announcement if I can.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you guys like concert band music, I'm in the Richardson Community Band, and tonight at 7 o'clock we have a free outdoor concert outside the Richardson Library, which is on the southwest corner of Arapahoe and Central.
Nice.
Yeah, 7 to 8. Bring your lawn chair, and it'll be fun.
Yeah, cool. I think there's similar rock bands near the Waters Drive in Plano. They do on the weekends.
Near the Waters Drive?
Yeah.
Oh, Plano has a concert band also, and they do Monday night concerts.
I've seen
old
on
downtown.
weekends.
And I think they have some festivals on weekends there that some rock bands and
Yeah.
jazz bands are playing.
The local. అక్కడ ఉన్నాను గెట్ మిటిలేట్
SID వస్తుంది.
SID వచ్చింది
Were you able to plug it in?
నీకు కుకీ యా ఇది
Oh, you plugged the multi
Session ID.
No, not yet.
ఒక పని చేయి అది తీసుకెళ్ళి యూనిక్స్కి వెళ్ళి గ్రెప్ చేయి అది ఎస్ఐడికి
బట్ ఇది మీకు ఇది కదా ఈ సెషన్
ఇది వెబ్ బేస్ సెషన్ రాదు యూనిక్స్ రాదు
Parents and click on it.
Are you sure there's an e-tag for Hexcore?
You didn't find it?
For Hexcore,
Well, I didn't
no.
find
For
it.
multi-date, I found an e-tag.
Maybe it's in hex.
Given to response.
No, that's just the bytecode version of your response, or byte version of
Right,
your-
so maybe it's hidden somewhere.
Oh, I doubt it.
Because I see session ID there.
We're trying to identify by going to the Hexcore page from the OWASP application, and then identify the SID, the session ID, and the e-tag.
I think
The
it's
session ID and the
it should get the
e-tag.
traffic here, right? So after you open
మిటిలేట్
Mural, so yeah, why we are not getting?
Okay.
Is there an e-tag for Hexcore, or is it for multi-day?
ఇట్స్ ఫర్
There is no e-tag for Hexcore, is that the answer?
Yeah, I don't see it either.
So this SID that you see in the proxy, is that the same?
SID is session ID, yeah.
Yeah,
right,
PHP
so-
session ID.
Yeah.
Yeah, PHP session ID. But then, that's not a session you won't find on the server.
Do we return the intercept on?
No, I turned it off. I'm
No,
still
do we have
not.
to turn it on to get the
I don't know.
traffic?
I'm not clear on that one. If you turn it on, it's not even coming.
Yeah. Do we have to forward the target? in
No,
a
no.
sec?
Browser cache లో ఉందా?
Browser cache లో session
E tag.
Okay, అది కూడా ఒక idea.
Oh, I think I think you got to go in
Firefox
response.
networking enable this. Maybe.
Can you go back on the web suite?
Okay, browser tool. Yeah.
Do you see a response? Okay, on the response there should be
What is it?
can you see? Just a second. Okay, on raw,
Huh?
click raw.
Uh-huh.
Do you see session ID here?
You could see here only. See this.
No, but the session ID you can see there, but not for the hex score, right?
For no, for next
you
one.
can as well.
If you don't
Not
find
in the
DTag, what is the
not
session
in the
ID?
response, it's in the
Session ID?
request.
Yeah, we're getting the session ID, right?
Session
In the
ID is
request.
in the request.
Yeah.
So DTag you are not finding, right?
No.
Maybe it may be deep.
Oh, you're
We're not
getting
finding
hex
it.
So if it not there, any other applications?
Multi-day has
Multi-day
it.
has.
Okay.
Multi-day
Any,
has.
yeah, that is one. There are other applications also.
So you want us to identify some other applications?
Yes.
No, multi-day has the PHP session ID. It has the D tag also in it.
Yes.
Yeah, multi-day, the
has
JavaScript
In the request you're saying.
Response.
Yeah, in the
Oh,
response headers, you find an E tag
So,
in the JavaScript call.
okay, it's at somewhere down beneath.
The JavaScript call is like the third call when you like,
The hex?
go on multi-day and
Okay.
there's three methods that it
Ekadama?
calls, right? Index.php and then there's a JavaScript call, that one has it. You said to check out some other applications?
Yes.
But what, I mean, I'm not even getting a
Oh, okay,
connection.
I see the E tag for.
With that.
I'll connect it first.
Huh?
Can you find first? I'll connect the dots.
Trying to identify and
Because what I'm
understand the
doing is
headers for the different web applications, so when you
There's
hit your target, you should
exports, I went
be
into
reviewing your
And I
response
see
and
it.
request
Oh,
headers
so
for
we have to
your
go
tag
in-
and
you have to
session
go to
ID.
So we got to burp and look at.
Yeah.
We're not doing anything on the webpage. We're just looking at it.
On the webpage, you
okay.
browse
So
the
that's
different
what
things
it's
and you go observe
Yeah,
it.
in JavaScript
we have
Look at the session ID and the.
Where do you see that in the jQuery?
But I put it up first.
No,
If you want to just see the
JavaScript.
traffic,
So we're not
It's on-
doing.
No, it's
So
right
on
here,
the right
JavaScript.
side,
Here.
Under multi-day,
if you have
Here,
to
here's the
you
JavaScript.
Right.
see the
stop
JavaScript.
So you see
Right.
there,
But
then under
then you
Look at the
response is
response.
raw, the E tag is
Where
there.
is that one?
It's there.
On the response and
maybe I'll explain you.
Okay.
Okay,
Like
big
that.
num, BICNUM has an
Go
E
to
tag.
which one?
The
Okay.
JavaScript.
Where do you want me to go?
The JavaScript, the third
So
option.
some of these apps are
Scroll
asking
up.
for a username password.
Yes.
I think I'm at the top of
We
the.
have.
You need to crack it.
multi-day,
Oh,
like
okay.
multi-day.
No, you have to go into the JavaScript, multi-day JavaScript.
You can try BICNUM as
Oh,
well.
multi-day JavaScript. I don't think I've seen that. ఇక్కడ multi-day.
On the right side, there are three entries,
Okay,
right?
let's see the JavaScript.
For Ghost, there is no E tag. I'm going one by one.
I'm on Cyclone now.
In another 5 minutes, I'll start explaining. You have another 5 minutes. So how many were able to crack? Yeah, you are able to.
Multi-day.
You got the session ID or the-
Any tag in any application.
Okay.
Just one, yeah, multi.
I found you can find it too. Go to BICNUM. It's right next, it's on the left side of
It's in the
the
response.
Cyclone?
The first one.
So like how do you get the other websites here other than multi-day? Or you do you need to go into the website on the browser and then here?
Yeah, click on anything.
If I give you an IP address, could you identify?
PHP.
It shouldn't take that long. It probably goes under 192, 168.
PHP.
Okay.
But I didn't see the request coming.
If I move up to
It
my
should
bulk
be in,
complex.
Is there a way to refresh the burp suite?
you might want to sort it by name.
Oh, PHP.
Yes, it.
Okay, a few people are finding difficulty in, they're not seeing the latest request. The problem here is that you need to, there is something called filter. go to history. In history, you can see all the past request and response. Under proxy history, click on filter. So here sometimes this show only in scope items will be ticked. So you need to remove that.
HTTP history, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Under proxy HTTP history, if you are not getting the latest ones.
yeah, that's what I am also.
Proxy.
So if you remove that scope thing,
Where is that?
then go back.
Where is this go?
Which one? Oh, you need to click on
the
filter.
Click on the filter.
You have to remove the
first-
filter.
Right above it.
Oh,
Yes.
this one, right?
Yeah,
click
no,
show
above
all.
it, above it.
Oh,
Filter. Yeah.
oh yeah, okay. Show
Now-
only in scope.
Now you should be able to see the latest ones.
Filter.
If you're still not, you can use this.
HTTP history killer.
There is
You can
this
get
number.
You can,
Oh, yeah.
So you need to click on this to see the latest ones. So now 76 is the latest one. Earlier it was showing one, request one. So which we don't need. So we always need the latest ones. So yeah, now if you click, you get your request.
Which filter will make
Show
that,
in scope items.
come on the top?
You just saw it on the left.
Filter, I
No, no, I am in the filter by
filter by
request type.
request type.
What do we have to do there?
Oh, you just uncheck show only in scope
You have to just uncheck.
items.
Show only in scope is already unchecked.
That's it.
Yeah,
If,
just-
if it's
Yeah.
that means you are getting all your requests, latest request. So the next step for you is you have to do
Can you
this.
go to Target back in?
Oh, I got the A tag for PHP. My admin here is the A tag.
Yeah, now I see.
Yeah.
Are you in the
It's not
sitemap
the one.
Okay.
tab?
That's
What
not
is
the
E tag?
I
You
don't-
find the e-tags in the sitemap tag?
So you want to go.
There are so many applications. You have to find DTag in
So
any
you
of
can
them.
expand it to see,
Oh, okay.
group it by the.
Oh,
So here's where and then target and sitemap, is that
So
all
now
I want to be?
we see a E tag for that. Yep.
Yep, go to
So
proxy.
which one do you go for it?
The
So like JavaScript event then?
History.
no.
So here you will get all the requests.
Big
So
number.
you click on this number.
VICNUM.
Yeah, is that
App name.
This is the latest
That's
one.
the app name.
Click on that.
On the main page, on the main
The
page,
main
you have a lot of apps, right? The
You can
on the
analyze-
left-hand
You
side,
can go to Google
at the bottom, there's a big num.
Analyze.
On the
You can
That is
find
Click
some
on
valid.
that and come back.
you should not be able to write
There's
because
would be
we
the
changed the host
session
only, right?
ID.
Oh, yeah.
session ID,
So that's a
DTag, all
junk.
those things you can get there.
Okay, so that's in the HTTP
But you can go it
history, so
on
we
your
find that.
directly from your.
That's yeah, that's obvious.
Okay, now it looks like there is too much of information here, so you can reduce the unwanted one. Usually this GIF, JPG, PNG,
Yeah.
Oh, in filter.
you have to just enable this if you want to filter.
See?
Quick now, what is
Filter. Hide. Yeah.
Okay. So this exercise was basically to get you a feel of request and response, how it goes. So now I'll explain what is this request and response and how to find the tags which we were supposed to do. So if people who have not found, all attention here. I'll explain why